What's up, everybody? Rick's Extreme Wealth, and we are back in another episode of Lego fan made ideas. But that's short because the full one would be Lego fan made ideas of mine, or Lego DA, or whatever. So let's see. We've did episode one, fully detailed with all the levels of the first Shrek movie and how all characters play. And oh yeah, speaking of which, Fiona's a big Lego figure too when she's in ogre form, sort of like Bruce Banner away, and I and then there's Shrek 2 and the third in the second episode, and then I started on Madagascar in the third episode. Here's something: I'm actually going to have several uh, playlists for those, but not that many because of the movies. Because of the one for the movies, like different movies, each playlist for a specific movie, or a playlist for all the characters and their abilities. So, anywho, let's get to it. We are now on Madagascar 2, and with a different version of the thumbnail that I found before making this video, before I start recording. It's the same Lego thumbnail, but it has a different background behind the Lego figure. Anywho, in this level, we need to see like how it would work. Like, obviously, we're gonna need to find a way to rebuild the ship and make it flyable to get to New York, which of course we land in Africa. So basically, you use Alex, Marty, Gloria, Melman, sort of like how Madagascar 2 on the 360 work, but you're gonna have to work it out with then again you also have to use the penguins. So I'm and I guess the lemurs as well. Okay, I'm just gonna have to say this. You get to well. Then again, Julian is more of a pirate guy, so you're playing as either the Zeusters, or the penguins in building that plane, as well as the catapult that would help fling them out of the tree and out of Madagascar and over the ship. So when it comes to so when it comes to okay, so that's basically the whole majority of the first level. The second level is where but then again, you like Lego Jurassic World, there was this little free mode version before you could even continue on. So I guess there would also be the free modes, but yeah, let's just stick with just level base. I mean, the developers can work out the kinks of the free roam. But in the second level, of course, you basically land. Well, actually, you don't play the whole level. It would be cool to be playing the plane. I mean, then again, I'll be surprised. But anywho, I guess the second. Hmm, no, actually, that is part of the second one. The first level is that you just have to try to survive. Like, you just. Well, then again, you can just respawn multiple times. But if you want to keep those Lego sets, do not die. But this time, rather than screaming, Alex, Marty, and Melman, while sleeping Gloria is sleeping, she in a fallen plane. We gotta have it so that you gotta get rid of that notification thing. And when it comes to the level, you just have to help build parts and then find a way to get Skipper to and then get the penguins to land. So in the second stage is a boss battle apparently. And the boss battle, which is the last bit of the level, you face off against a certain foe, Nana. But you only play as Alex, sadly, no multiplayer. I mean, in a way, you could play as the characters who just give you heart bonuses or something to help stop Nana. Third level. After the whole little battle between that, and then you just like free roam all the way over. Then it'll lead up to some new stuff like playing as each of the four characters. Like you have to do a dancing thing for Melman along with the other giraffes by making sure you press in the right letter, the right button, be A, X, Y, or B, or in alphabetical order, A, B, X, and Y. Not to mention, you're also going to have to race against other zebras as Marty. And I guess just for the heck of it, show who's the best cannonballer as Gloria. And do the best stunt you can, just like a Madagascar 2. And of course, the rite of passage. Well, yeah, in a way. The rite of passage. So basically, there are three stages, but the fourth one just sort of goes quick and then leads them up. Surprisingly, actually, you don't play as Flora. No, wait, hold on. Back up. So my bad. My apologies. For here's what I remember. The first level. If I remember how Baby Alex Baby Alex, came into New York. That's the first level. You basically play a Zuba as you chase after the hunters, the poachers, or whatever, the hunter slash poachers that have taken Alex, and you basically chase after them, unlocking Zuba. Well, no, not really unlocking, since it's a minigame in a way, but in the second one, that's where the whole Madagascar rebuilding the plane, then facing off Nana on the third level. Fourth level is with all that. Or just performing some sort of act as the king of New York City. So when it comes to the fifth level, that is strictly all Alex. But then again, you get to play as Flory and Zuba. But of course, you have to play Alex solo, so that's a single player moment where you have to go up against Tsetse, and that's your another boss who you get to unlock afterwards, just like Nana. Only Nana comes a second time, so that's like second boss you have to unlock her at. And again, she didn't seem like the same one villain. I mean, Makunga is the villain. So if you finish that one, you then unlock both Nana and Makunga. Oh yeah, that's actually a first part too. You gotta like beat up Makunga Zuba out. Second player is out, okay? Gives you just bonuses to help heal you or buff protect you. Just like Gloria Moment Marty with basically a support thing. Even Florian Zuba can help with Alex against Tsetse. So but of course, even if you beat Tsetse, sadly you lose. And then starts leads up to a fight between all four friends, Melman and Laura, Alex and Marty, or supposed Marty, as the Marty he was currently with was just a zebra who probably wanted to see, who was just curious and got up all in the business until Marty came back. Hmm. So no, wait a minute. The first level with no, third level was with Nana. Fourth with all four of them performing specific acts that seemed like them, and then fifth battle against Tsetse as well as doing a little acrobatics and stuff and something something, and then we get to the sixth level where you play as. Actually, that's pretty much the last level because you have to. You and Marty, as an Alex and Marty, must find out why the water is why the water is not coming to the watering hole, and and they sneak off to the reserve where they find off the reserve where they found Nana and the New Yorkers. Second was when second stage, Alex and Zupa had to perform some sort of dancing thing to gain. But of course, there's a cutscene that leads up to the next part. Stage 3, you gotta like try to break the dam. Stage 4, you have to. Oh, actually, after you break the dam, stage 4, with it while with an unconscious Nana, both Alex and Zuba, guess in a way, collects the Lego studs rather than Lego Jurassic World with the crash. You just collect them as you lead in, and you make it all the way to the watering hole, and boom, you finish the whole second movie of Madagascar. But then that we now have to go up. Oh darn! It's been 13 minutes and 7 seconds in the video. Anywho, when it comes to say the third movie, oh wait, yeah, you unlock Nana Makunga. Oh crap! I forgot. I completely forgot about the whole building level. So that's actually stage 2, where you get to have Phil and Mason and the Penguins involved. And third is the dance battle or the dance act performance, the dance show that Alex then Zuba show, breaking the fourth wall, as well as that which leads up to fourth stage, breaking the dam, and then the fifth one, steering your whatever that thing was that both Alex and Zuba and Nana were in. I guess a carrier cage. I guess I don't know. But anywho, after that's when you unlock Nana and Makunga, even though you never face Makunga again, even though it should have been in the first time, because when you're doing this, you're supposed to unlock the characters or the bosses right at that moment. But things can change too, in a way. Some are different. Anywho, let's see. Third movie, which is the final of the trilogy. I mean, it's from Shrek trilogy, then Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, and How to Train Your Dragon. Speaking of which, there are going to be videos for Kung Fu Panda and for How to Train Your Dragon. Don't know about Of course, you guys want to play as the boss baby or play as any other DreamWorks characters. Like I said, this would have to be the biggest one of all. Anywho, so when it comes to so in the third movie, what would be the first movie? Hmm. Ah, Alex, the first level of the movie of that whole level movie line or movie campaign is that you have to get you as both Alex, Marty, Gloria, and the Millman. You have to collect gear that will help you travel the ocean and get to Europe. And then there's the second. No, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Actually, let's try. That would be the first stage. Second stage. No, actually, first stage is where Alex must travel through the whole dark area as a night dream, and then the second stage they find the gear. Third stage. Should we actually? I mean, we would. Shouldn't we see what happens when they swim? I mean, it would take forever, but nah, nah, nah. The third stage is where they sneak into Europe without being unseen, and then like going on the rooftops, making sure they don't get seen. Fourth stage of the level, of the first level, you find, and right at the end of the third stage, you basically have to build up some sort of pole, which would allow both. But of course, the four argue who would go down and retrieve the penguins, and all four of them crash. Leads up to the fourth stage, and the fourth stage says that you basically have to run and escape, and then you get into a car, which then is piloted by the penguins as you run away. Oh, heck, even Marty. Well, Marty and Marty drives. Skipper and the penguins are heavy fire. Heavy fire. So that's first player who has to be the driver. Second player has to be the gunner. I'm guessing Rico and Kowalski. So then again, Julian and Maurice and Mort were pretty much with them. I mean, I don't remember seeing Mort. But anywho, the fourth stage is where they have to run away from animal hunt, animal control. I have no idea. Basically, Dubala. I think I can't really remember her name, but that mean lady. So when it comes to that level, after the end, oh yeah, then comes another stage where rather than oh yeah, then some monkeys come in, but like a monkey gunner trying to make sure that Dubois, yeah, Dubois stays away. Yeah, Madame Dubois is being away is like pushed back by the bananas, which will allow you to switch to Alex so you can free Melman from that snare net. And then you finish the level in a way as soon as you cut it. Second stage, you basically still have to run away. But then you convince, like you just, or basically you just sneak through the whole train yard, trying to find out how to get to New York. And you find that in a circus which leads up to the others. So a little chase and a little, as long as you keep smashing buttons, make sure that Alex and Gloria try their best to convince both Gia and Vitaly to let them in, and it works. Oh boy, then there's the tricky parts with the whole axe. Not the one they failed, the one they actually do good with firework. All actions must be done, like just like Shrek, where you have to press a simple button that activates. Once you push it, you then progress through the cutscene, like slow mo, and then it goes back to normal pace. But when that slow mo comes, that's when it's time to press a new thing. You can press that anytime you want too. It's not like a limited time. Like you don't have to wait. Heck, there will probably be times where you have to mash the buttons rapidly, just for the, like when you have to use all your strength to lift or pull or push something very heavy. So that's the second level. And then the third level I just explained. Fourth level, basically Alex, Marty, Gloria Melman, and King Julian, rather than Maurice and Mort, they all get tranquilized. Luckily, actually, in that fourth level, you play as King Julian as he fights his way to the circus. Basically, that's how it ends in a way. Hey, maybe you even get help from a certain Antoine, like, or Ant the pigeon from the Little Wild series. No, that won't work. I mean, then again, he would probably be older, or you just get someone to help. I mean, this is DreamWorks. I mean, you would think there would be some secret. I mean, like, it could be RJ from Over the Hedge, or it could be anyone. Literally. 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 So, that being said, the fifth level. Okay, so the fourth level, you just basically try to traverse through all the way to get to the zoo, and then you figure it out, and then you get tagged or tranked. Fell asleep, but luckily King Julian was, at least because of his energetic body, he was able to push out some of the tranquilizer venom. Actually, poison dart? No, poison dart would usually be killing, but yeah, never mind. Even though he was paralyzed, yes, in a way, he was woozy, dizzy. But in the fifth level, the fifth. Wait for a second. Third. Fourth is. No, actually, hold on. Would the second level actually be the part where you have to redo? Second level is where you have to. In the second level. Oh, the phone? It's the first level. First level, Alex has a scary dream, has a nightmare. They work together to get to the next, to go collect items to go swim in the ocean for a long travel. They sneak on the roofs and then end it by falling through the ceiling. Car getaway chase, and then Monkey Gunner and Alex, or Alex and the Monkey Gunner save Melon. or better yet, you play as Alex and Melman. The monkey gunner helps you in the way, and then you play as a monkey gunner actually again when you almost make it to, but Dubois catches you and catches Melman, and you have to save him, and that's where, like I said earlier, and then third, you basically help with. Actually, the third level should be that with the. Oh, actually, then after that, it's not the end of the level. There's another stage for it. So, after one. Actually, that is the first level. Nightmare, swimming, sneaking through the on the rooftops, car getaway chase, escaping to the get to the chopper, finding the yeah, finding the car trains that involve the circus. So that's 6 stages there. Second level is where you actually play as both Alex and Stefano as you discover stuff. And then try their best to. And then fast forward, it'll get. Try to get Vitali to go, man. And then third level would be where they do all that action sequence, and then the fourth one, sadly, in depressing moods, the Zeus was along with Julian head back to the zoo that they all met and have a heart to heart, then get tranked, play as Julian and some creature trying to help get to the circus. Like Julian, even though he was dizzy, says, "Must find." I can't remember her name. The bear. I mean, it would be nice if you comment on my video, but I'll explain that in a short or something, like at least a short episode, even though it won't be a short. Then, actually, I think I might be able to get a chance to put in another movie in this. But then again, it would not fit right with the character. So, with that being said, from the first level to the second, then the third, and then the fourth, fifth level is where you basically had to play as the main characters. Like, you have to play as Skipper, Stefano again, but this time you get to play as both Vitali and Gia. The four. Oh, and you even get to play as the bear. And you work your way up and trying to stop interfering all of them. Well, also Alex joins in. Alex joins in too. So that's the sixth character you can play as you try to free your friends. Because that's how it should happen in that level. And then it leads up to a boss fight with only Alex and the two boosting dogs, I guess that would work. Or, yeah. I mean, quite literally, he did risk his life to save Stefano. Basically, you have to work a lot. I mean, even as a big. Oh, yeah. Vitali is going to be a big Lego figure as well, but surprisingly, all the animals are big Lego figures compared to regular minifigures. I mean, they would have to be very specially made to look exactly like they do in the movies. Not like Legos. I mean, well, technically have to still remain Lego too, but like keep their eyes, their eye colors, their mouth movement, like the cutscenes. Although technically it would be too much work, since just like Lego Marvel superheroes, whenever you're playing the game and Rocket and you reach a part where Rocket has a dialogue, his mouth doesn't move. Let's fix that. Let's give it all animals the ability to talk. So that means Alex, Marty, Gloria, Melman, all of them. They need to talk even within the level that you're playing with no cutscene, like a dialogue. Oh, hold on. But so, in any case, basically, the majority of the Madagascar characters, they are technically big Lego figures. Marty, I mean, from Alex to Marty to Gloria to Melman to the bear, Susie, I think, or Lucy, Roxanne, followed up with Gian, yeah, even Stefano will count. Even the little horses you get to play as, the horse girls. And as such, technically you don't play as Marty, nor Gloria, or Melman. Okay, maybe a little. Well, then again, it has to be a big scene where you're freeing all the animals. I mean, Vitali and. Okay, so Alex and Gia, first player and second player, and then it leads up to a new group, which is Vitali and Marty. And then actually, no, I think Vital and Mario were third in the movie. I can't remember, but it has to be exactly right. So, and then second would be Gloria and Melman, who have to build stuff and then get free with using the tightrope. Not to mention also cross the tightrope too. Or like in the action sequence, like at the beginning of the episode, like where there's a secondary cutscene where Dubois is about to shoot him. You press an action sequence, and as Gia, you can't save Alex. Then another action sequence. Gloria and Melman use the tight ropes and escape their pens, and Vitaly comes in and helps Marty. Then saves Stefano. Then a battle between Dubois and Alex. Alex wins. You basically win the game and you unlock Dubois and a few other stuff. Phew. Dang, that was a lot. Wow. Oh boy. That was so much. Oh, I'm sorry there was interference there, but anywho, I hope you all enjoyed episode 4 of Lego DreamWorks fan made ideas, and it'll be the second video in the playlist of Madagascar. So I hope I'll see you all next time for the next sequel that came out before, and that is Hoo Ha Sha Kung Fu Panda Skadoosh. And who I hope I'll see you in that video later. Bye. Ow!